just tried the pizza. My wife did too. She didn't make me open that. She was sitting right back here. But she tried Palermo's Rising Crust. I tried Palermo's Rising Crust. What grade do you think I gave it? Now, preliminary grade was a 6.5. I gave it a 6.5 when I saw it. I said it was too thick. It looked like too cheesy. It looked too dry. Okay? The box does not give it any credence. Get rid of this box. Get rid of that photo right there. Number one, folks that like sauce will like this pizza. It's a different flavor. Okay. Uh, I got actually got a couple of notes from some people already. Um, and yep. And let's see. Somebody's asking if I tried it, and I'm saying my review is live right now. Yeah. So Keith White was asking me, "Have you tried it?" And I said, "Yes, sir. I have." Um, okay. Let me give you the some folks have already got back in touch with me. All right, let's let's see what was said. Okay, a couple of things. Harris Jessup. Question is, will it look like the picture on the box when you get it out of the oven? I don't think it does. Oh, no sound. No sound. How about now? Is that better? I forgot I had my mic way up there. Had it way up there. Is that better? Testing, testing. Okay, Keith says it's working now. All right. Um, Great question by Harris Jessup. Question is, will it look like the picture on the box when you get it out of the oven? Still a bit low. Okay, I can turn it up. I can turn it up. I've got an adjuster right here. How about how about that? How about that? Is that better? I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to turn it up a tad. How about that? Better. Okay. I think maybe I can do something right here too. All right. Let's try that. Let's try that. Better, he says. Okay. But yeah, that's a great question by Harris Jessup. He says, question is, will it look like the picture on the box when you get it out of the oven? It doesn't. To me, it doesn't. Let me ask Star. Did the pizza look like that, or did it look worse, or did it look better than that when we brought? Like that, but it looked better actually. I think it looked better too. I'm with her. I think it looked better than this. Yeah. Um, and let's see. Keith White. Keith White sent me something too. Let's see. What did he say? Um, Keith White says, I can't read it. I have had one of those, and to me, it was exactly like a DiGiorno Rising Crust pizza, although the crust had a slightly different flavoring. Maybe. I'll say this. Let's do it this way. You put a DiGiorno on a plate. You put Palermo's on a plate, and you put a Walmart's Rising Crust pizza on the plate. The one that tastes the most different is this one, to me. Dar, Palermo. If you put a Palermo's Rising Crust, you put a Walmart's Rising Crust, and then you put a DiGiorno. Which one's the most different of the three? Yeah, I think this one's a little. I think this one's a little more flavorful. Now I'll tell you why I think it is. It's got ground beef on this. This one's got ground beef on it, and you could tell it had been cooked separate. Like It'd been chopped up like hamburger. It had been chopped up fine, and it had that taste of ground beef to it. To me, to you, okay. The Italian sausage was not overbearing. A lot of time Italian sausage has got a little bit too much flavor. It was good. The pepperoni was a little greasy, yes, but it had a great flavor. I can actually tell a difference between this and a DiGiorno. That's just me. Um, especially rise and crust type pizzas, and when you get a sauce like this right here looks dry. I told you a 6.5 earlier, okay? In the first broadcast, I said 6.5 just due to the fact it looks dry. It looks awful cheesy. I may have had a sausage and pepperoni Palermo. Okay, the ground beef makes it. Don't get one without ground beef. It's got that. It's not a kick flavor, but it's just got its own flavor, the ground beef flavor to it. It helps it. Um, Darla rated it, and I rated it. Okay, now if you want to put your ratings as to what you think Darlene is going to rate it, and put your ratings as to what you think I rated it. Originally a 6.5. I said the crust looked good enough to eat, but it also looks too thick for me, too cheesy, and too dry. Okay, all right. Let's go to the ratings. Put your ratings up, or before I give these ratings, okay, stop a video, post your ratings down, and then finish watching the rest of the video, okay? She put hers on a card, and I put mine on a piece of paper. And did we even discuss it, Darlene? We never did any discussions whatsoever about this, okay? All right. Great flavor, good crust. I say Darlene goes 82 and Rob says 78. Okay, now we're going 1 to 10. So Keith would say Darlene's going to go 8.2 and Rob is going to go 7.8. Okay? All right, let's see what happens here. Great flavor, good crust, needs to cook a bit more. I did undercook it. And we took that into consideration. It was Chef Rob's doing. It was not the crust itself. I need to leave it in there and it says 25 minutes. Leave it in there 30, guys. Leave it in there 30 minutes. Cut it off at 25. Lift each side up and check your crust out, and then just leave it on the bottom. Put it on the bottom burner the last 5 minutes. Let it crisp up a little bit, okay? But I'll admit that was we played a part in that, so we took that into consideration. If I had cooked it better, what everything is happening. She says great flavor, good crust, needs to cook a bit more. Keith White is right on top of it here, 8.2. Darlene says 8.2 right there. Okay, all right. Keith knows us pretty well. All right, this is me. Okay. Crust surprisingly crisp on the edges. Fresh taste. A bit undercooked, but mix of sauce and meats works for me perfectly. Better than I expected by far. Exceeds a DiGiorno, exceeds Walmart's thick crust pizza. 8.2, guys. I went 8.2 as well. I really did. Would I get to, now? We discussed it afterwards before I came on here. We paid a little more for this one. A Walmart pizza, I think, just a regular thick crust, rising crust pizza. I think a Walmart pizza is about $5. This is a little more. A DiGiorno, probably $5.50, $6. This is maybe even a little more than that. I want to say this was between $6 and maybe $8, $6 to $7, somewhere along there. I think we got it at Walmart. I'm not sure. Walmart? Yes, we got this at Walmart. So at our local Walmart, it's available. I win the price is right. I was within 0.4 and didn't go over. 8.2 by far. Would I eat this again for the taste and for the flavor and for the price? Oh, yes. Would Darlene eat this again for the price, the flavor, and the taste? Darlene, absolutely. We will go two thumbs ups on this one right here. The sauces, I can taste the sauces different. And look, for anybody that doesn't like Wild Mike's, Darlene's not a big Wild Mike's sauce eater. This is not that. It's got a little bit of tangy, a little bit of sweet, but it's good. It mixes in just right. Where does it slot in your rankings? Man, this is really good. This is really good. Now, I really like Wild Mike's because of the sauce strength and flavor and taste. This is not too far behind it. It's way up there. Yeah, 8.2, 8.2. You don't. I mean, I don't rate many nines. I don't give many nines at all. This right here is up there. I wouldn't walk by it at the store and say, "Oh, you know, let's go with a cheaper pizza." Oh, hell no, 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 no. This one right here, if it's in the store next time we go, but it's got to be the 4 meat. I think now this is just me. And Keith even said he had the sausage and pepperoni. And Motor City School. Ooh, next to a Motor City pizza. Motor City's good, man. Ah, wow. It's not far behind it. And I say behind it because Motor City is so good. We got one of those downstairs. It doesn't pass Motor City. To me, Darlene, does this pass Motor City Pizza to you? It's right there with it. Yeah. She says it's right there with hers. I like Motor City that little bit more. This is right there with it. Um, it's really really good. I'm gonna say this though, just like Keith says he had the pepperoni and sausage. I'm gonna think I'll say had this been pepperoni and sausage, it wouldn't have got as good a rate from me. The the ground beef flavor to it helps it. It's chunks of ground beef on it. It doesn't show it right here. It's actually in there. Um, I should take a camera in there and show you guys. It's little chunks of ground beef mixed in with it that's chunked up real good. It's not a meatball by any stretch. It's really chopped up ground beef and they've thrown it all over, but it's got pieces and parts on it. This doesn't show it. It's not these little wads of meat like that. It's not like that. It's ground up better. Um this is a bad assessment right here. If I were Palermo's, I would go with a new photo. Um, Maybe one that shows a little more sauce and cheese. I'm not a fan of California kitchen pizza. I'm not sure we've tried that. Is that the one that's cauliflower? We've never tried it if it's cauliflower, so I can't give you any assessment on that at all. But this one, man, it says bake, and I did it on the low end. I gotta admit, I went on 25 minutes, but it was, you guys have seen me come on here before, and the oven would be beep, 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 beep. I don't jump up and go to the oven. I just go there when I get the chance. So it was probably in there a good 26, 27 minutes. It needs to stay in there 30. Keep it in there 30 minutes. You want the bottom of it a little more crisp. I didn't say brick, but you do want it crispier than what we had it. Ours was doughy. But man, oh man. See, that even looks better right there, kind of around that bottom edge, but it's so thick. It's so thick right there. And you just don't see enough sauce right here. Um, yeah, I think they could sell more pizzas if they had an actual photo of one coming straight out. This has been out of the oven for a while. You can kind of tell it. You can tell that's been out of the oven a while. The way the cheese is kind of withstood. I think it looks better when it first comes out. Now I let it sit for a little bit and let the cheese set up. Yes, like that. But it looks better as soon as it comes out, and you can see how saucy it is. 8.2, guys. 8.2. We give two thumbs up to this. If we go back by Walmart and we're looking for pizza, we won't hesitate. My highest I would pay is probably 750. I'm not. Don't go $10 with it. It's not worth $10. But 750. Yeah, yeah, go for it. Um, it's better than Walmart's. It's better than DiGiorno in my eyes. It just is. Um, the crust maybe a little fresher. I can't tell a big difference in crust. Um, Keith said he could actually tell a crust difference. Maybe a little. The sauce, yes. You put three pizzas in front of me, I can tell you which one's Palermo's just based on the sauce. Really good. And then you add the ground beef to it. Get the four meat. Don't deny yourself. Get the four meat flavor. If they don't have it in your grocer's freezer, you've heard that from a lot of people. I'm becoming a pro here. If they don't have that in their grocer's freezer, tell them to get you the four meat because Rob says that's the best Palermo's has got. We may try a different one, but this one right here, there was a different herb flavor or something in the crust. Maybe it was. Maybe. But Dar also knows I do not. I mean, I despise garlic. And it wasn't garlicky. It was not garlicky. So whatever it was in the crust, it was fine. It was fine. It was not strong. It was not, it didn't take your kitchen over or anything like that. It was good. It was good. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to cut this cam off. I'm going to set this down. I'm going to get her the other slice of pizza. I'm going to get me the other slice of pizza. I'm going to drink me a little Pepsi with it, okay? You guys have a great, great rest of your day. Thanks, Keith. Thanks, Harris, for jumping in and letting us know how you guys feel about it. What would a Rob's special pizza be like? You could take whatever you like from every pizza, combine it into one. Well, I would go real light on cheese. I'm a real light cheese person. I like I don't really have a sauce preference. I just don't like it chunky tomato. Um, let's see if I still got the pizza that we ate the other week. Um, it that was good, and Dar even admits that one. We went to this place over in Lynchburg, Virginia, and it was not decent. It was great. It was great pizza, guys. It really, really was. Here it is. Here it is. And I realized my niece says, "Where is it? A Jack's crust?" I like Jack's pizza pretty good. Yeah, it's a little bit crisp. This right here, this is where we went out to a pizza place the other day. Okay, and my niece first thing she said was, "Where's the cheese?" Well, that's what I like right there. I like a good mix of cheese and sauce. She's got a meeting upcoming, so I've got to go, guys. Um, but that's mine, and that's hers. Okay, and we both liked it a lot, but more sauce than cheese. Good flavor ground beef, fresh crust, and I don't need any oils on my crust. Can you yodel? I cannot yodel, but if I could, I would try. You all have a great, great rest of your day. I'm going to get some more pizza, and you guys go get it too. Palermo's. Have a good one. Great day, guys. Bye bye.